Welcome back, everybody. It's Rama from Junk Journal Divas. Hello, my friends. I am back with pick 3 with Cree. This is going to be the last week for this. I fell a little bit behind. I was kind of under the weather for a couple of days, and I also need to have a week to prepare for April. So I wasn't quite thinking of that. So this will be the last week. So there are 15 days in total, and you still have until the end of the month. You can do any of the days. Every day that you do, you get an entry into my drawing, which will be the last week of March. Once again, I actually have the Distress crayons, this new pack of crayons. I've got to say, this is one of my favorite colors. I actually have this pack, and they're just a lot of fun to play with. So I'm playing with these today, my own pack. You'll get a new pack. And then also, of course, a gift card from House Whimsy for $30. So thank you so much to House Whimsy, Tracy, for donating that for the prize. I've been working little bits on this tag book. So you can see this side is not really done. I have some stuff done on this side. All House Whimsy Digitals. And so I was going to try to use the prompts to create pieces to put into this. And I think I can do a page using Distress crayons, lace, and rusted are the number 11 prompts. So this is what I'm going to work on today. And I really wanted to add one of my tea bag. I will put the link for this project also in the video description, along with all of the digital kits that I'm using here. Some of them are free, which is great. So I made these little tea bag pockets with little mini tags, and I really wanted to include one of these into this book. And this is the perfect colors for it, right? So I thought this would be great. There's lots of lace on this already done, and I can use distressed crayons to do one of the backgrounds. And for rusted, that's pretty easy. I can add a little rusted clip or something. So these are pretty much done over here. I don't want to do this because I don't like the blue. I might do a page that, yeah, like this. I guess I could do a single, like a back page. No, I kind of want this to be in a whole spread. Let's see, how do I want to do this? These are from a different digital. It's something with garden. So I'll also put these in. I could just do one of these backgrounds, maybe, I don't know. Okay, well, first of all, if I use this image, and I put some embossing powder on this. You guys know, if you watch my channel, I just love using the embossing powder on my focal points that I use a lot of times. So I might want to use one of these on the other side. So cut 2 of those. Okay, I want to make a little pocket here, and I think I'll just make it into this page so that it can slide down in. Like that. A little note. Okay, so this can go over here, a little flip up that I can create. And then here, I'm just going to put the pocket on, and we'll have to come up with, get some more fun stuff to put in here. Now the tea bag, I use double-sided sticky tape for these. So I'm gonna put that on first. And I like to put some here and go right up to the very top edge. I'll just stick that extra piece on. And actually one of my diva sisters, Melissa, made a little mini book, a little mini journal with just the tea bags, little tea bag pocket book, and it was so cute. So I definitely want to try that. You know how it is, I've got, oh my goodness, so many things that I want to make. And I mean, I'm pretty much always crafting, so it's like I live and breathe it. If I don't get a little bit of creative space every day, I get kind of grumpy. So, okay, so I've got all the edges and then a little bit in the middle. Let's figure out where, how do we want to position this? Okay, now this would be fine as is, but if I want to, I could go and sew around that again. Okay, so this is just the piece of that I cut to go to glue down on top. And I did sew my pocket down, and I sewed around this little tag. So now I can slide these down into my pocket. This was super duper easy because I already had the pocket made. So again, I will add my link to making these. And next, we still have to play with distressed crayons. I've played with that, with those a lot in previous videos here. But I want to glue this down. Okay, make sure we are lined up as well as I can be here. My messy towels here, and just go along the edge, so any excess glue I can kind of squeeze it out. Also need to poke the hole here because I covered it up. There we go. So cute. I am going to use, I'm going to show you another way to use the distressed crayons, because if this is my flip up, I'm going to want to cover this. I don't want it to be white. So I can show you another way to use the distressed crayons. Okay guys, I have all this stuff on my desk from the previous video, but this is a piece of that homemade paper that I put gesso on, and I did some mark making. And since the gesso is on, I want to put a color on this. I don't really want this to be black and white to use on this project. So let's pick a color. This is going to go on the back of this tag. And let me see. I'm just going to put a little bit of these down. It's like a green. I think I'm going to like the orange, so weird because this almost looks yellowish, but this is pretty dark when you put it on here. This just has a little bit of water in it. And I'm just dipping my finger in here. You can use a brush, but I don't want to pick any of the color up. I just want to use my finger to kind of smear it around. I always use my fingers, but I don't know. I just prefer using it here. Just, I feel like it gives you more control. Okay, I want to try to tone this down a little bit. I went crazy with the orange, but it's good because we can experiment here. Kind of hard to, what is this one? Worn lipstick, okay. This is a good pink. And Cocktail Party. I'll do that here. It doesn't, looks like a little space with not too much color. Okay, same thing. Can just bring in my water finger. And I hope this works out and it looks good, guys. After I'm hyping it up, huh? Okay, I'm gonna put my stencil down here. And then I have a baby wipe or just a wet paper towel and wring it out. And then I'm gonna rub it over this and it picks up the color. I definitely wanted to show this other way to use the crayons since they are in my surprise package. So here you go. I'm going to go ahead and dry this. I'm just not 100% happy with this. Even though I like this, I'm not happy with it with this particular project. So we're going to do another one. And I just want to use a kind of thin layer. Okay, now also I could do a layer of acrylic paint on this and then use my distress crayons, and when I pull it up with my stencil, pull up the color, then you'll see that the paint color underneath. So keep that in mind. Also, salvaged patina. Kind of start and move out. You guys, this is not going to be another example that's good. Oh, I'm sorry, this isn't working out so fantastic. Okay, we're gonna not add water and just smear. Okay, this is much better. So you get the idea a little bit more than this mess over here. This looks a lot better. So lesson learned here, don't want to add too much water to smudge it around. And I think if you do use more water, go heavier on the gesso. That's what we learned here. Okay, so I want to cover the back of this. Okay, so let's put this like about here. I'm going to glue it down. Okay, let's get this pressed down. And this almost feels like fabric, even cutting it feels like fabric. Tuck, so it could open like this and tuck in. I could even make this a slide. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe I want to use one of these. I think I'll use one of these. I have some glitter here, so why not add some? Okay, so I'm gonna put my lip up on here. Just hold it in place. I'm gonna use a little piece of my double-sided sticky tape, of course. Okay. And we're gonna want this to come down past our pocket. Looks pretty lined up. Okay, so we have our flip up part and I sewed it here. Make it a little more, give it a little more stability. So I'm going to make this move, my butterfly. I'm just going to poke a hole because I don't want it to be too big. Okay. Now, where do we want this to go? So once I get that in there, I can go ahead and put a little piece of tape or something on the back just to hold it. I love it, guys. We've got another little page here with my pocket. Then we can go ahead and turn this, lift up here, and then we can just add a little something in here. So, got this page to do. This page now finished. The back, and then I'm pretty much done. So that's just what, one spread and this one. Woohoo! So thanks for joining me today. I hope you guys love it. Super cute here. I mean, you could even, if you wanted to, you could put a pocket here and slide something in. Lots of different options. Or just leave it as a little, you know, journal space. Thank you so much for joining me, and stay tuned for number 12, which is, the prompts are photo, scrape, and shine. So I already have an idea for that. So see you next time. And thank you for watching.
Oh, you guys, I forgot the prompt rusted, so I added one of my mini boho beads with a rusted safety pin.